Hey guys, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip. I am Toddy One Skip. Welcome back to the channel, and thank you so much for joining me on this Sunday at 6:12. And the time's changed. It's really 5:12, but we jumped up an hour. Ha ha ha. How you guys doing? What's going on? Guys, I wanted to talk to you a little bit because there's been some mixed messages, and I've been very serious in the chats, and I've actually blocked people now. Guys, I want to be kind in what I'm saying, but I also want to establish some boundaries in what I'm saying as well. Guys, it's not okay for people to dox people. And it's especially not okay because the doxing came about only when people are reporting on a case that is public knowledge and bringing out the discrepancies in this case that are caused by the main character in the case, which is Gypsy Rose, who does not tell the truth. So because she does not tell the truth, she has left so many holes in her story for people to come in and check out her story and say, well, that can't be true because of this, or didn't she say this last time? Just like the book, when the book came out. And all of it changed everything she said on stand. So she either perjured herself or she's lying now. Which is it? Either which way. You can't have it both ways. And because it was called out, Becca Scoops was doxxed. Because what happened with her 30 years ago, which has absolutely nothing to do with this case, supposedly wrecks the fact that she was ever a nurse. Somehow. That logical thinking. No, it's not logical, it's not critical, it's stupid thinking. She didn't fake her nursing degree. She didn't fake her common sense. She suffered a trauma in her life, and like a lot of people, looked for a crutch. And now she's gotten her life together for over 30 years, and people still want to look back and shame her. That's the reason Gypsy unalived her mom. That's the reason that Gypsy lies. Becca Scoops is Gypsy's whole problem because Becca Scoops apparently caused it. No. Becca Scoops had a target on her back because it pissed Fancy off that Becca had so many more views on her brand new videos. I mean, we didn't even know Becca Scoops, and all of a sudden she puts out first class video, her very first one, and she gets tens of thousands of views. And that pissed Fancy off. So much so that Fancy wanted to take credit for everything that everybody did. And some of you want me to say, let's let people bully people and try to ruin their credibility because some people just got their feelings hurt. That's not okay. Let's understand what happened. They exploited somebody's tragedy. A tragedy that happened to somebody. The unaliving, the murder of somebody. Not that Becca did it, like Gypsy, had her mom contracted out for a KILL. No, a legitimate tragedy. That's what Bree and Fancy feel like they wanted to share to the world. And somehow all of that takes away Becca's credibility and common sense. And they expect you guys to buy into that like you're morons or something. If I had a drug problem 30 years ago, does it take away my credibility today? Look at the criminal records of these people that are talking about Becca Scoops. Their criminal records, Fancy's is a year ago that we know about. And Bree's, well, I'm still hanging on to hers, see how far she wants to go with this. This channel brings up things that aren't truthful. So why am I gonna not say something when somebody is being treated unfairly? This channel talks about things and talks about people that treat people unfairly and people that are the result of being treated unfairly. And some of you just want me to let this go. Don't get involved in that, Toddy. We don't want you to go down to their level. Well, defending myself goes down to their level. I should let that happen. Or I should let people that I respect and have built a relationship with just take it on the chin. See my chin? Take it on the chin. Because I don't have the guts to stand up for somebody. I put out a video and what's funny is, and I blocked this person, and it was petty. But they didn't get it. Like, they said something like, the biggest thing you got on her is that she's not really married, Brie. No, the biggest thing I got on her is her criminal record. And she knows it, and I have it. But I brought up her not being married because she made a huge deal about how Becca Scoops could possibly be brokenhearted over an ex-husband that she was an ex-husband for 4 months for, after, before the man lost his life tragically. Okay, so you got Bree saying, she's just saying, she wasn't. But Bree's saying that this person that she's with is her husband for 4 months before that man was unalived. He was Becca Scoop's husband. He was always Becca Scoop's father of her children. He was always the dad of her children. Always her childhood sweetheart. But Bree wanted to say, all false because they weren't married at the time. Well, you're never married to your husband. Does that make you love him any less? Because they were married for years, 3 kids together. What you got? What you got, Bree? You got your butt hurt because you can't fight fair when it comes to Gypsy. Gypsy's a liar. She has proven that she is a liar. And she's a big enough girl to fight her own fucking battles. After all, she took her mom out. But somehow you think she needs you. And then you get hurt because the ugliness in you shows. You have so many filters. A lot of the people apparently on your channel have so many filters, or on your panel. It's like they're ashamed to be who they are. Well, that's part of being honest too. Part of being honest is being honest about how you look. Not painting yourself as some glamorous princess and being some friggin' toad. I mean, that's the way you treat yourself. Be who you are. That's not the ugly part about you, Bree. The ugly part about you is what's inside and what you spew outside. You have no critical thinking. Gypsy has lied and lied and lied and lied and lied. All you have to do is watch her mouth move and you know she's lying. She has lied so many times, you see it. You see it clearly. But you have to dox people for bringing up things. Nobody looked in Gypsy's closet here. Gypsy's whole life was put for sale so that the public could view it and talk about it. And you have a problem with that when people don't follow suit with your buddy. Most of the world thinks your buddy is lying. But instead of her fighting her own battle, she's going to put you up to it. You're doxing people. You're having charges pressed against you. And you've already got a criminal record. So how is that good for you? Where is your buddy looking out for you? She's encouraging you. She's got the money to go and fight court cases. Do you? Do you? Because I promise you, my court cases will be in New York and you will take your ass here and fight them. Okay? And this is all why? Why'd we start doxing people? Because nobody believed Gypsy's story. That makes a lot of sense, Brie. It's brilliant on your behalf. So that's the whole problem there. Somebody got upset because somebody looked into somebody's story that was for sale. And because it was challenged, you guys wanted to fight dirty. And because somebody did more work in a matter of a few months than somebody that had all of the FOIAs, all of the medical reports, the self-proclaimed know-it-all. Yeah, she got pissed. She got pissed because Becca's videos had more facts, made more sense, were made better, and they were presented in a better way. And Becca's a lot more likable. Much more likable even now that you guys did whatever it is you thought you did. She's ended up not being just somebody that people could respect for her work, but also people go to now to respect because of how she's changed her life and lives her life. So thank you. I will say thank you on behalf of Becca Scoops for that. So I want to say thank you. I'll say thank you on behalf of Becca Scoops for that, because now people not just look at her for all the things that she's achieved as far as, being a nurse and all that, but also getting past her traumatic, downfalls and ended up on top of that. So people now look at her not only as somebody who's achieved in their professional career, but also in their personal career. So, guys, be better today than you were yesterday. Not half as good as you'll be tomorrow. Always try to be kind. Stand up for what you believe in. There's nothing wrong with that.